Navajo Preparatory School is a college preparatory school located in Farmington, New Mexico. The school is fully sanctioned by the Navajo Nation since 1991 when the previous Navajo Academy closed due to lack of funding. The campus is currently undergoing a remodeling project for the past few years that includes new dormitories, classrooms, and an athletic sports complex. The school colors are black, turquoise, yellow, and white, which represent the 4 seasons in Navajo culture, and the mascot is the eagle. The previous school colors for Navajo Mission and Navajo Academy were red, white, and blue. History: Navajo Prep was also known as Navajo Methodist Mission, Navajo Mission Academy and Navajo Academy. Navajo Methodist Mission. In 1891, Mary L. Eldridge and Miss Mary Raymond were sent by the women a unregistered trademark Home Missionary Society of the Methodist Episcopal Church to build a mission to administer to the spiritual needs of the Navajos in Jewett, known today as Hogback, New Mexico. Mrs. Mary Eldridge Tripp initially opened her cabin in 1896 as a day school for Navajo children. In 1899, a 3-bedroom schoolhouse opened in Hogback, New Mexico. The schoolhouse consisted of 3 rooms. 2 rooms were used as dorms. One for a boy a unregistered trademark S side and the other for a girl a unregistered trademark S side. The last room, which was in the middle of the 2 rooms, was used as the classroom. In 1899, a boarding school was attached to the school building. There were 13 Navajo children enrolled as boarding students and 23 white students as day students. From 1896 to 1903, the cabin that started the United Methodist Mission School was expanded. There was a new schoolhouse, new dormitory, and a new dining room built. Native American children that attended the school were so far away from home that they had trouble adjusting to the life they now lived by. Teachers would get frustrated not at the children, but rather at the fact that their teaching techniques did not seem to be effective. Livestock and farming was a great part of the Shoala unregistered trademark S historic character. Without the staff and students at the mission, the students and staff would have little to eat because of how low the school budget became. More land was purchased in 1913 for fruit trees to be planted. There were 100 acres of land for livestock and planting of crops, with 10 acres of school ground. Children grew various types of food, such as fruit trees and vegetables. In 1911, Farmington experienced its heaviest rainfall ever. With a flood watch on October 5, 1911, children were still put to bed because the staff thought that the water would never reach their campus. On October 6, 1911, the mission staff received a phone call at midnight that Durango, Colorado had 3 feet of water. Children were woken, given a blanket, and a loaf of bread. The flood hit the campus at 4 in the morning. The flood was half-mile wide below the junction of the San Juan and Animas rivers, and the main channel was 40 feet deep. With no insurance, the loss to the Methodist amounted to $34,000. Navajo Methodist Mission Academy. Navajo Academy. In 1976, the Navajo Tribal Council created the Navajo Academy with its first location in Ganado, Arizona. Navajo Academy and Navajo Mission had a similar academic goal that would help enhance the education of the Navajo people. With a similar mission, both schools decided to share the mission campus in Farmington, New Mexico. This school became known as Navajo Methodist Mission Academy. The schools were not considered one school. Each school had different requirements and different objectives. Students were enrolled into different schools. During 1979, the mission and the academy combined their academic programs and came under the direction of one board of trustees. Over time, the Navajo Mission School stopped its operation and the school became known as Navajo Academy. Navajo Academy continued to operate until July 1991. Athletics and activities. Navajo Prep competes in NMAA's District 1AA with Navajo Pine, Rama, Pine Hill, and Rehoboth in most sports, and Navajo Pine, Newcomb, Laguna Yakima, and Dulce in football. Past state championships. Navajo Prep, 1995 Girls Basketball, Class AA2, 1996 Girls Basketball, Class Armed Forces The Americas, 1997 Girls Basketball, Class Armed Forces The Americas, 1999 Girls Basketball, Class AA, Navajo Academy, 1991 Girls Basketball, Class AA1, Navajo Mission, 1968 Football, Class B. Notes. External links, official website.